This is the video lesson for Module 1, 1.01, Live, Love, Laugh, Grammar. And I'm just going to go just do a brief overview of the assignment or the lesson and show you what you need to do for that in case you might have any questions. So the first thing I like to start with is at the very bottom of the first page. It has the objectives for the module, and it says after completing this lesson you will be able to identify common punctuation errors, apply knowledge to correct punctuation errors and improve clarity, develop vocabulary through root and word study, and employ new vocabulary to improve writing. So for this first page here, you will click here where it says open, and then you're going to push play and watch this little video. And then you'll move on to page 2. On page 2, you will need to read all of this. And then this part down here where it goes to the basics of a sentence, you will need to take a look at that. And you will click on the locker and it brings out these different parts of a sentence, and you'll click on those and it will tell you about them, and you'll hover over the green part and it will explain which part of the sentence that is. So make sure that you do that for a phrase, predicate, dependent, subject, and verb, and then keep reading and read the whole page down to the bottom. And here there is the relocating the comma. This is 6 pages long, and at the bottom of each one it says next. So you'll click through those and read through all of them. If there's a word that's blue, it means you can hover over it and it will tell you what that word means. And then that's the end of page 2, so you'll move on to page 3. On page 3 there is a little self-check here, and it says check your understanding of the 5 comma rules which you read on page 2. Retype the following sentence into the text input box, making any changes necessary to correct the usage of commas. When you are done, click submit. And this is kind of hard. I thought this was kind of hard. But what you'll do is you'll just type it in exactly how it is, except that you'll use commas where you believe that they go, or take them out if they have them in there that they don't fit. And then you'll hit submit and it will tell you if you're right or not. Once you've done that, you'll scroll down here to the punctuation and capitalization self-check. And it says, now that you know the comma rules, consider the following excerpt in student writing. It looks like he forgot all about punctuation and capitalization. Help him with the corrections to test your knowledge of these little punctuation marks that make a big difference. Click next to practice selecting the correct version of each sentence. So you read through this and then hit next, and it will show you the sentence that's wrong, and you pick the one that's correct. And then you'll go on to page 4. On page 4 it says enhancing our vocabulary. Written communication clearly depends on the correct punctuation marks in the right place. However, there is more to effective communication. Writing is a process that involves getting ideas on paper and then revising to find the perfect diction to express the ideas effectively. So you'll go through these and it will talk about different things, vague words, repetition of words, and common words, and you can click on that to get some examples. And this is kind of showing you things not to do. Read the whole thing. Down here at the bottom there's these little flashcards. It says use the flashcards below to quiz yourself and become more familiar with these roots. Knowing root words is very helpful in understanding lots of words. So you'll click it over and it will tell you what that means. And then once you're done with that, you'll go on to page 5. On page 5 here, this just goes over those root words that you looked at on the flashcards on the previous page. It shows you some examples of where those roots fit into words and what they then mean. You can also click here and it will show you how to use all of those words in a sentence. Then at the very bottom it has the word choice assignment here, and so you'll click on the drop box and pick a better word to fit in, and when you're done with that you'll hit submit. And that's it, because page 6 just is the assessment, and the assessment for this unit or module is just a quiz, so you'll just move on and take the quiz on your own. And if you need help with any of that, just let me know and I'll be happy to go over it with you. And good luck with that. Thanks.